What up, players? I'm Travis, and you want to know what Echo to buy in 2018, and we'll find out right after this.
This is, you listening to Travis.
Before we get started, please like and share this video. Comment below, let me know which Echo you think is the best. And if you really want to double down, become a player. Hit that subscribe button, become a player, be eligible for the prizes and giveaways I do on this very channel. A lot of people say, Travis, which Echo is the best? Well, that's not really a good question. Just when you think you know the answers, I change the questions. Yeah, that's right, in the camera, Travis. I changed the question. The question isn't which one's the best, it's which one's the best for your particular situation. You see, it's not even about personalizing it to you, it's for the situation. For example, the Echo Dot. I have one in my car, which I actually have a video about right here. And I even have one in my bathroom. Pretty cool little thing too, because once I'm in there, if I want to listen to some music or something instead of, the sounds that happen in the bathroom, I can just tell her to play some music. And trust me, that sounds a million times better than the shenanigans I'm up to. First up is the Echo Dot. It has anti-skid material on the bottom and 4 buttons on the top. Volume up and down, a mute, and a multifunction button that allows you to invoke Alexa without actually having to say it. It's 1.3 inches by 3.3 by 3.3, and it weighs 5.7 ounces. It doesn't have the best speaker, but that's what you use Bluetooth for, as well as the 3.5 millimeter jack on the back. Next up is the Amazon Echo. It comes in 5 colors with the ability to change the color of the one you purchase to a different sleeve later on. It has an anti-skid bottom, the same 4 buttons on top, and around back, the power and 3.5 millimeter jack. It comes in at 5.8 inches by 3.4 by 3.4 at 29 ounces. This is the Echo Plus. It comes in 3 colors with only 2 buttons on top, as the volume is controlled by the ring on top or by voice. It has a built-in smart hub, 3.5 millimeter sound out, and power. It's 9.2 inches by 3.3 by 3.3 and weighs 33.6 ounces. The Echo Dot is really about dipping your toe in the ecosystem. It's not about getting full bore and getting an Echo Show or something like that. It's about finding out what Alexa can do for you. The Echo Dot really isn't about listening to music, unless you have a really nice speaker system which you can plug into the 3.5 millimeter or Bluetooth speakers that you really like. In which case, this is probably okay. Plus, it's inexpensive. $50 when it's like not on sale, which is almost never, and sometimes down to $30. You might even be able to find a deal for it for $20 or something. Just keep looking on the internet. Check out slickdeals.net. Love that place. So ultimately, this is just to dip your toe. So what's next? Next up's the regular Echo. Why would you buy this? Well, this one's actually pretty good for a lot of places in your home, especially if you want decent sounding music. But remember, you can still Bluetooth out to better speakers or plug your 3.5 millimeter into this. But for the most part, you probably won't. It's great for kitchen or living room or dining room just to hear something in the background. Also, you can make phone calls on it and a bunch of other cool things like that. And if you're tired of one color, you just press the button on the bottom and you put another one in. And amazingly, this thing sounds actually better than the original Echo, which is almost twice the height of this thing. They did some really cool things working with Dolby to make the sound substantially more fuller. And yes, you will hear a slight difference. Is it Sonos quality? Nah, brah. Not. But it's $99 and occasionally $79 when it goes on sale. So you can't expect Sonos quality for that. So who's this for? This is for someone who's not quite afraid to jump into the Amazon ecosystem, or someone who already has a Dot and is ready to step up, or someone who already has Echoes and just wants more. This is actually a great stepping stone. It doesn't cost that much, especially when it's on sale for $80, worth your time and money. And again, worst case scenario, if you don't like the audio quality, you can Bluetooth out or use a 3.5 millimeter out. Last but not least, the Echo Plus. This has the smart hub inside, and I'll get into that here in a second. But this thing is more for people who are really into the ecosystem or really are not afraid to spend about $150 on this thing. Sometimes it goes on sale for less than that, but for the most part, that's how much you're spending. Not a bad deal, definitely cheaper than the original Echo, which started out at $199, then $179, and you get better sound than the original first gen version of this. Plus, you get the Smart Hub. So what does the Smart Hub do? Well, it allows you to control things like locks, thermostats, lights, anything you can think of. And this is the first time in quite a long time, at least that I can remember, where you can actually control Philips Hue lights with another device and not the Philips Hub. Now, there's pluses and minuses to this. The pluses are it's super easy to set up. You just tell her to discover devices and she finds everything, which is great. I'm saying because the Echo, because I got one right there, and if I say it, she'll talk. She'll discover all your devices, all those cool things, and then you can just go about your business. But the problem is, there's not a lot of extra automation built into the Alexa app. There's some, but there's things like I showed in my last video that you can't do. Those lighting things that I showed behind the TV, that's not on the docket for this thing. So you are losing some functionality if you go with a slightly more complicated system. If you go with a Wink hub or a SmartThings hub, that's another cool thing that has a lot of automation built into it and things that the hub built into the Echo Plus cannot do. Now, to be clear, Amazon has said that they are doubling down on what they are going to do for Echoes and Alexa all this year and probably for the next couple of years. So it's safe to actually invest into any of these because you're constantly getting updates. With Amazon doubling down and putting out updates every single week, you don't even have to do anything. You know how you take like your phone or something, you need to update it, you need to go to the settings and update? You don't have to do that with the Echo. It does it automagically. That's right, a word, automagically. So for 2018, Amazon's definitely targeting smart homes. They just bought Blink, Ring, and Lord knows who else they're gonna buy. As of March, those are two big purchases. Ring, with the video doorbell and a bunch of other things they have, Blink with the security cameras, seems to me they are setting something up. Can you say home security system? With Amazon doubling down on smart homes, you should be too. There's tons of devices that are Alexa enabled or Alexa compatible. Just go on Amazon, you'll see a ton of them. But make sure you try to buy as many of the first party devices as possible. I say this because a lot of devices that are third party Alexa enabled don't have all the skills that the regular Amazon Echoes do, like calling, multi-room audio, and a bunch of other things that I'm sure they're coming out with. So always keep that in mind. If you want to get a really cheap Echo Dot knockoff, which there's tons of, sure, get that. But understand that some of the features that you see on your other Echoes won't work on that thing. So the question is, which one do you buy in 2018? Well, as of March of 2018, it's pretty simple for me. The easiest and best one to choose, and you might be surprised, is the regular Echo. Now why? First of all, the price is right. This thing drops to $80 every once in a while. The audio quality is good enough, and if you need better, you have options. Now you could say the same thing about the Plus, but the reality is if you get locked into the Amazon Smart Hub, you don't get all the cool features you can get if you just spend a little bit more money and get a dedicated hub. Now in a year or two, when the hub is more advanced than it is right now, there might be a different story. But for right now, in 2018, this is the one you buy. So while I've said this is what you should buy in 2018, that's 2018 March. Come the end of the year, I'm sure there's going to be more devices. Well, I have some predictions. My first prediction is audio quality. It's the one thing that's been dinged on every single Echo generation. The Echo Show, which has pretty good quality, still gets dinged. The far field listening is great. I don't think they need to do anything with that, but definitely the audio quality has got to be improved. If you listen to something like Sonos, which has Alexa built into it now, the Sonos One, it's not even a fair fight. So what do you do as Amazon? You reinvest in the speaker. The one thing that I think is going to be difficult for them is price. They are so price conscious that you have to know that that's what's been holding them back all this time. How do you get really great sounding speaker with all the other cool technology they put in there? If anyone can do it, Amazon can do it. They have the money to buy, well, just about anything. So final advice, if it's around September of 2018 when you're watching this video, I wouldn't probably buy anything because last year in October, they released the new Echoes. So probably this year in October, November, they'll do the same. Plus, you know, they like to hit things with Prime Day. So make sure that you at least keep your options open. If it's before that, go ahead and buy an Amazon Echo. I'm sure it's not gonna be that much different. And certainly if you catch it on a deal for 80 bucks, what are you really out? Well, 80 bucks. And for smart home integration, my recommendation is a separate hub. I have a Wink hub, I love it. The automation and the routines that you can do with it and the robots they call them, you can do are fantastic. And right now, as of this date, the Echo Plus can't do those things. It's close, it actually is getting better, but it's not there yet. So as of now, and probably throughout 2018, if you want a lot of home automation, get a smart hub, either the Samsung SmartThings or the Wink hub. So if this video helped you in any way, please give it a good old thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and become a playa. I got all types of cool stuff coming up. You're definitely want to be subscribed for that. Hit the little bell there too, because apparently if you're subscribed and you don't hit it, then you don't even know that I got a new video coming out. I don't understand that. So So stick around, watch another video, and I hope to see you real soon. Peace and love. Peace and love.